I have been thinking about Paul, the Apostle One, and how he knew that he was a son. He had sonship with Christ, right? I think that's pretty apparent. But I love Romans 1:1. Becoming a lot in our world right now is about us coming into an agreement with God about who we are. That's awesome. And learning and discovering that our sonship goes way deeper than just being a son or daughter of God. Now, I do appreciate that, and I wrote a book on it called Dream Big, Dream Often that was originally published by Brilliant Bookhouse and later has become a series of events over time. And I stepped out into that season of my life when I had to discover more than just saying that I was a member, a part of God's family, that He had something specific and unique. And I think that's what this is about. Now, what I find really interesting about all of this is Paul's comment to begin Romans 1:1. And what does he say? I am a bond servant of Jesus Christ. Now, Paul knew of his sonship. He knew who he was, but he chose to be a bond servant. Now, what is a bond servant? Now, there is a word, and this word is basically someone who has committed themselves to serve someone indefinitely. They were probably given freedom. They worked through their time as a slave, as someone who was owned, and then was given their freedom, but they chose to remain and serve that person, family, whatever. Don't you think if Paul was a bondservant that this might be something we need to consider in this day? In 2025, when there's so much focus on who I am, maybe I need to consider what it means to be a bondservant of Jesus Christ. Giving myself a choice. It was a choice Paul made. A choice to say, I'm going to give up what I've gained, in a sense. I've gained total freedom, liberty, right? We have liberty. But he chose to become a bondservant. Now, we still have freedom in Christ. It's that where our heart is that what are we serving? Are we serving the goal of discovering who I am, or am I looking to see how we serve Him, the King of all? Yeah, it's just a thought I've had. What do you think?